Hello students, today we are here with our next new topic, that is body fluids and circulation. The new chapter of the syllabus, body fluids and circulation. And in this chapter we will discuss about the circulatory system or the vasculatory system or the process of transportation in human beings. Firstly, we are going to discuss about some introductory part of the circulation. What is the exact meaning of circulation? So here, what is circulation? Circulation means the things which are going to be circulated from one place to another place. ठीक है, सर्कुलेशन का मतलब क्या होता है? एक जगह से स्टार्ट होकर और घूम फिर के वापस उसी जगह पे आ जाना. इट मीन्स एक सर्कल पूरा कंप्लीट करना. ठीक है, तो इस तरह के सिस्टम के लिए हमारी बॉडी में काफी सारे फ्लूइड टिश्यूज प्रेजेंट होते हैं इन डिफरेंट ऑर्गेनिजम्स. इन ह्यूमन बींग्स द फ्लूइड टिश्यू इज ब्लड एंड लिम्फ, और बाकी ऑर्गेनिजम्स में भी टिश्यू फ्लूइड्स प्रेजेंट होते हैं जो कि बेसिकली सर्कुलेशन के लिए इंपॉर्टेंट रोल प्ले करते हैं. सो हियर फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी हैव टू डिस्कस अबाउट द टाइप्स ऑफ सर्कुलेशन. हाउ मेनी टाइप्स ऑफ सर्कुलेशन आर देयर? फर्स्ट वन इज टाइप्स ऑफ circulation. Basically, the circulation is of different types. Firstly, we can say that the internal circulation. First type is called as intercellular or intracellular. Clear? So it is also called as internal or intracellular. Intracellular circulation. Intracellular circulation means the circulation which takes place inside the cell. Here the circulation is going to take place inside the cell. Clear? It is also called as cytoplasmic circulation because the circulation is going to take place inside the cell. ठीक है, एक सेल के अंदर ही सर्कुलेशन होने वाला है, तो इस सर्कुलेशन को हम साइटोप्लाज्मिक सर्कुलेशन भी कहते हैं. एंड दिस प्रोसेस इज बेसिकली कैरिड आउट बाय द लोअर ऑर्गेनिजम्स. इज आल्सो कॉल्ड एज साइटोप्लाज्मिक सर्कुलेशन. एंड वन मोर टर्म इज यूज्ड फॉर दिस, इज कॉल्ड एज साइक्लोसिस. Clear? The cytoplasm is going to circulate inside the cell. So this type of circulation is called as intracellular circulation, and it is takes place in the lower organisms. Lower organisms like amoeba. Clear? So this is the intracellular circulation inside the cell. Secondly, we are going to discuss about the extracellular circulation, and extracellular means outside the cell. So extracellular circulation is going to take place outside the cell. Clear? For example, in human beings or the higher organisms, extracellular type of circulation is taking place. So this is the simple type of circulation, intracellular and extracellular. One more basis is there. Next type of classification is on the basis of fluid which is circulated. Clear? So the next type of classification is on the basis of fluid circulated. Now, which is the fluid going to circulate? On that basis, the circulation is mainly of two types. First one is environmental fluid circulation. Okay, so the first type on this basis is environmental fluid circulation. And the environmental fluid is basically water. Clear? Here the circulation is going to take place in the in between the water and body tissues. So this type of circulation is going to take place in aquatic organisms, like sponges, the poriferans, and hydra, the coelenterate. Clear? This type of circulation is going to complete in these organisms. Sponges are the organisms of phylum Porifera. Their body is having pores on its surface, and through these pores the water is going inside and outside of the body. In case of Hydra, only one opening is there. Through this opening the water is getting inside the body of Hydra, and through this opening the water is also released out from the body of Hydra. There is only one opening is there. I'm sorry. Next one is internal fluid circulation. Here, so it is the external or the environmental fluid circulation, and secondly we are going to discuss about the internal fluid circulation. Second important type is internal fluid circulation. In this type of circulation, a fluid is getting circulated inside the body of organism. The fluid may be blood, lymph, or any other fluid like hemolymph in case of insects. So here, in case of higher organisms like human beings, the blood is getting circulated, so it is called as blood vascular system, or we can say that blood circulatory system. Second type of fluid is lymph, and the system is called as lymphatic system, lymphatic vascular or lymphatic circulatory system. Third one type of fluid is hemolymph. Hemolymph is the fluid in case of insects. So here these are the important fluids, that is blood, lymph and hemolymph, which are going to circulated inside the body. So on this basis the three types of blood circulatory system is there. Next we will discuss in detail about blood vascular system, because we are going to study about the circulation in human beings, and in human beings blood vascular or blood circulatory system is there. So we are going to discuss about the blood vascular system in detail. In higher organisms, the blood vascular system is again divided into two categories. First one is open circulatory system, and the second one is closed circulatory system. Okay, so these are the two important types of system of blood vascular system. In case of open circulatory system, what will happen? In case of open circulatory system, the blood flows out of the blood vessels, or the blood comes out of the blood vessels. Here the blood doesn't flow in the vessels. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे क्या होगा, ब्लड वेसल से बाहर आ जाता है, और बाहर आने के बाद इट गेट्स फिल्ड इन द बॉडी कैविटी, और वी कैन से दैट इन साइनसेस. सपोज लाइक this is the sinus. Here the blood is filled in this sinus. So this is the blood, and the type of blood is here, that is hemolymph, because this type of system is present in case of insects, and the organs are going to dip in this blood. So here is the organs. So these are the organs which are directly in contact with the blood. So this is the organ the organs are directly in contact with the blood. The blood is hemolymph. Clear? And this is the sinus, which is filled with the blood. So in this type of blood vascular system, the blood is coming out of the blood vessels. So here blood comes out of the vessels, and the organs are in direct contact with the blood, through which the gaseous exchange can take place directly. So this type of system is called as open circulatory system. Basically this system is present in case of insects, and we will discuss this system detail in the chapter of blood circulatory system of cockroach. So in that chapter we will discuss this system in detail. Nextly, the closed circulatory system, and in this type of system the blood flows in the blood vessels. So here blood flows in blood vessels, and it never comes out of the vessels, and it never comes out of the vessels. Clear? So this is the closed circulatory system. In this type of system, here is the blood vessel. This is the blood vessel. Suppose this is a big blood vessel, and this blood vessel is bifurcated into the smaller ones. Here this is bifurcated into the smaller ones, and these are the blood capillaries in which the big blood vessel gets bifurcated, and here it is again combined to form a big blood vessel. And here is the body tissues. These are the body tissues, and the exchange of gases takes place between the blood and the body tissues. Clear? The blood does not come out of the vessels. So this is the type of closed circulatory system, and in case of human beings the closed circulatory system is present, and the circulatory system of human beings is basically made up of body fluids, and the fluids are blood and lymph. Blood vessels are there, and one more, the important organ, that is called as heart. So heart is also there. Clear? This is all about the introductory part of the circulation and different types of circulation. In our next video we will discuss about the blood circulatory system of human beings. Thank you very much.